just so I won't forget, you will need bolster or blanket and blocks for this practice that we are doing today, which is yin yoga, let your past go. So find your comfortable seated position where you are able to sit back straight and long, chest open, and just start breathing or focusing more on your breath. This practice today enables us to let go of our past when we are moving our bodies and when we affect in our bodies. We can affect to the energies within our bodies, and that way we are able to move something away. And that's the reason also why I want you to think of something that you are ready to let go of. It is intention for this practice, and it is kind of a seed that we are planting today during this practice. So it's maybe something that you reap in the future. But think about something in your life that doesn't serve you anymore, what it is and what you want in return. While still breathing, try to have your inhalations and your exhalations equal in length. Maybe count the length of the breath if you need to. And if you want, you can add a little pause after your inhalation and after your exhalation. So let's say that you are inhaling, counting for 4. You are pausing and counting for 4. You are exhaling, counting for 4. And again, pausing, counting for 4. After next exhalation, you can prepare yourself into coming to your all fours into your tabletop. And from your tabletop, sit on your heels. Bring your forehead onto the ground and bring your arms above your head, coming to your balasana. And as I was talking about the letting go part, it might be that there is nothing in your mind right now. But as I said, it's a seed that we are planting, so it might come a little later on. But this practice is a key, and it is kind of like driving force, so to say, for that letting go practice or procedure. But while you are here in your child's pose, try to fill your lungs completely and empty them completely. Feel how the breath is moving your body. And you can feel the letting go part here as well. When you are inhaling, you are breathing in new fresh energy. And when you exhale, you are letting go. You are bringing out the trash from your body. So it is continuous kind of a thing between your inhalation and your exhalation, bringing in something, letting go of something. So that is also the reason why you should consider what you want in return into your body once you are willing to let go of something, because there is this empty place after that. So there is space for something else, because the amount of energy will remain the same after letting go. And after your next exhalation, you can lift yourself up a little and start walking your hands to your left. So we are bringing side stretch onto our right side. So once you have placed your palms onto your mat, onto your left, just bring your forehead onto your mat again and focus on your breath. Focus on making space into your body. Enjoy every one of your full inhalations. Enjoy every one of your exhalations. And after the next exhalation, come back to center. And now lift yourself up a little. Lift your right arm up and bring it onto your left arm. Bring the upper arm of your right hand onto your mat, the right side of your head onto your mat. And if you can, if there is enough space, bring your palm onto your heels again, like you are still in child's pose. If you feel that you can't breathe here, then lift your palm up. And once you are there where you want to remain for a little while, you can just focus on your breath again, enjoying the full inhalations and exhalations. And remember that in this moment there is nothing else to do besides breathe. Just breathe. And even though it's completely natural that there is some thoughts coming into your head, you can just acknowledge those thoughts and just let them go. Also let them go. Just with your exhalation, let go of those thoughts and treat your breath as an anchor to come back to this moment. After next exhalation, you can come back to center, sit on your heels and start walking your hands to your right. Your palms can be on top of each other and bring your forehead onto your mat. Breathe in fully, breathe out fully. Enjoy the space that you are making with your breath on the left side on your body. After next exhalation, you can lift yourself up and then lift your left arm up, bring it under your right arm. The upper arm of your left arm is on your mat and the left side of your head. Then if you can, again sit onto your heels. If there is not enough space, you can lift your palm up a little. Then think about your feelings. Feelings that can be anger or bitterness, resentment. And think about forgiveness through these thoughts. Letting go of these feelings. Maybe there is something that you have done in the past, something that you maybe feel embarrassed about. Is there, or is this the moment that you are ready to forgive yourself? Or is this the moment that you are ready to take that first step toward the forgiveness? Give yourself a permission to do that, to forgive. And let this moment be the moment to let those energies go. After next exhalation, you can start lifting yourself up and come lie on your belly. If you have your block, you can use that, but you can do this totally fine without a block. But if you have the block, you can use it in this pose, bringing in between your hands. Let your block be kind of lining your wrist from your elbow, so there should be a straight line. And have that feeling that you are kind of like bringing your shoulder blades a little bit toward each other, shoulders back and down. Keep your neck straight and long. So you are here on your forearms. Your legs are straight and you are breathing in fully, breathing out fully. Enjoying this mild chest opening. And keep in mind that you are kind of gently bringing your shoulders back and down the whole time while you are here. After next exhalation, you can start releasing yourself and then come onto your all fours and bring your right leg in front of the left leg, so your knees are kind of like on top of each other. You come and sit down in between your legs and your knees are on top of each other. You might need your bolster or your blanket or your block in this pose, so bring your left forearm onto the block or bolster, and then keep in mind that you are pushing or rolling your shoulder back and down from your right side, lifting up your gaze a little. So you are opening your chest while you are stretching your right side. You can have the right palm on your lower back, or you can have your palm under your head or behind your head. Just keep in mind that you are comfortable wherever you decided to be, or wherever you decide your hand to be while in this pose. So try not to make it too intense what comes to your hand, because that's not actually the main issue here, but opening your hips while you are keeping your feet like this and bringing length onto your right side. After the next exhalation, we are ready to switch sides. So come back to center and bring your left leg in front of the right, and then sit in between your legs, your knees on top of each other. Bring your bolster on the right side and start bending toward your right, so you are bringing or making space onto your left side. And again, your hand can be behind your head, or your palm can be on your lower back. And after next exhalation, you can start to lift yourself up and then straighten your legs. So your toes are pointing toward the ceiling, and then come onto your forward fold over your legs. If you need, you can have bolster here on top of your legs, under your forehead. And while you are here, start to think about your relationship or relationships. The people who are in your life, are they the kind that they are lifting you up? They are always cheering you and support you, whatever you decide to do or wherever you are in your life. Do you feel good when you are spending time with these people? Are they okay with your growing process, whatever that may be? Is there someone that you are ready to let go of in a sense that is there someone that is not fully all this thing that I just mentioned, and you kind of feel that this might be the time that your paths will part. Remembering that it is completely okay, it is life, that some people are not meant to stay in your life. And even though it might be sad, it's also something that you can't avoid in your life. You can start lifting yourself up and then bring your feet wide apart. Let your toes be pointing toward the ceiling. Again, if you need, you can have your bolster on top of your leg, or you can have it supporting your head. So we are coming onto side bend here as well. So you can have your forearm on the bolster, and again the right arm you can have behind your head or behind your back. Just keep in mind that we are bringing length on our right side, and also keep in mind that you are comfortable wherever you decide to be for a few minutes. After next exhalation, you can start lifting yourself up, and we are switching sides. So I always say that if you have your head supported by the bolster, it's like this deluxe version of this pose. And remember, that's completely fine if you decide to do it that way. I feel that's the most relaxing pose ever. So that enables you to bring length on the left side of your body, and that should be the aim of this pose, bringing space onto the left side, making space for your breath, breathing in fully and breathing out fully. And let your breath kind of settle into this pose. It is part of this pose, and it makes you or enables you to settle in this pose completely. After next exhalation, you can start to lift yourself up. Leave your legs as they are, and we are coming on the forward fold here as well. So again, if you need, you can have your bolster or your blanket under your head or under your upper body if you need to. Just land wherever you land and relax. Relax your neck, relax everything, and just breathe. Focus on your full breaths in and out. After next exhalation, you can lift yourself up and then slowly come, lie on your back, bend your knees. Then lift your right ankle on top of your left knee and then turn your legs to your left. So the sole of your right foot is on the floor. You can lift your arms on your shoulder level. Make sure that your shoulder blades are comfortable. And then if you want, you can also start to turn your head to the right, so that the opposite direction from your feet. And always when you are or have landed into the pose, you can just breathe. Just focus on your breath. Just focus on relaxing your body. And after next exhalation, you can start to lift yourself up or your legs up. And we are switching sides. So left ankle on top of your right knee, and then start to turn your left legs to your right. Once you are there, you can start to turn your head to your left. Breathing in fully, breathing out fully. Just enjoying. After the next exhalation, you can start to bring your feet back up and releasing. And for the next pose, you will need your bolster or your blanket if you want to. We are opening our chest, so you can do this also on the floor. If you have your bolster, bring it under your back. Make sure that your shoulder blades and your shoulders are comfortable on top of the blanket, the bolster, and your arms are on your shoulder level. And then you can open your knees to your side, so the soles of your feet are together. Opening your chest here, opening your hips here. And also, if you want to, you don't necessarily need a bolster. You can have your arms then above your head, and you may hold or grab hold of your opposite elbows over your head. And while lying here, start to think about your thoughts and your habits. Are they the kind that they are lifting yourself up, making you feel good? Or maybe not. Is there something that you are willing or you have been meaning to change? Can you do it all already today? Remember, if there is something that you have been meaning to change and you haven't, remember, that's completely fine. Just acknowledge that, okay, this was something that I already should have done. That's completely fine that you haven't. Just acknowledge that, accept that, and then let go of that thought of, in a way, blame toward yourself, and then remember that you can change it today. After next exhalation, you can start to bring your knees toward the ceiling. If you had the bolster, you can remove that and just lift your legs toward the ceiling for a little while. Straight legs. If you want, you can also lift up your arms, your hands toward the ceiling. Just for a little while, just relaxing for a moment here. And then slowly bring your feet down to your mat, and we are ready to our Savasana today. So you have your legs straight. Let your toes open a little bit outward so you are able to relax your hips. Let your palms rest, or your arms rest on the side of your body. Palms up or down. So if you have your palms up, you are opening your heart. If you have your palms down, you are kind of like turning inward a little bit more. Both of these variations are fine. Just do whatever feels comfortable for you today. You can close your eyes. Let every one of your exhalations bring a little bit more relaxation into your body. And feel as you are relaxing your body weight heavier and heavier, feeling like you are kind of about to melt into your mat. The quote today goes like this: life is like a book. Some chapters are happy, some are sad. To know what comes next, you have to have the courage to turn the page. You can slowly start to bring a little bit movement into your body, first on your fingers and your toes, then your wrists and your ankles. If you want to stretch yourself, bring your arms above your head. If you want to kind of relax your back a little, you can hug your knees in. And then turn onto your right side. Let your head rest on your hands or your arms and keep your knees bended for a little while. Then start to lift yourself up in position where you want to end this practice today. Keeping your chest open, back straight and long. This is your place for gratitude toward the practice that you just did. I want to thank you for sharing the practice with me today. Bring your palms onto your heart center. Lift your thumbs in between your brows. Make a little bow. The light within me honors the light within you. Namaste. And remember, if you haven't already, remember to comment, like and subscribe to my channel. And I see you again next time. Bye.